assume you dunked a lot in high school. Have you ever had 5 dunks in about a 10-minute span like that?
Maybe one game at Sunrise, but not in a long time. Like that was definitely not used to that, but just the way they were pressing, I was able to get behind the press and they were able to find me. So yeah, I got a lot of dunks out there.
And that was a key part of y'all getting back into it. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, we just wanted to attack the press, not just break the press. So we wanted to like come downhill and not let the press take us out of what we normally do, which is play, cut, run, set screens, attack. So yeah.
Tom, you hit a 3 that last time out of this Princeton. That was a really big shot that I thought got the team going. Today, I think the emotion you showed after the driving layup, and then the team kind of got going after that. Do you just sense those spots in games where you kind of need to make a play, or you feel like you're in that moment and you're the guy that can make it? Like, can you just talk about that?
Yeah, I think I can make that play, but we have a ton of guys that can make that play. So sometimes, like, that was a broken play. Like, we thought we were going to run something else. They took it away. So it just happened to be the ball was in my hands, and Coop set a good screen. So it was a big moment for our team, but I think anybody on our team can make that play.
Between both of you, this was a game where a lot went wrong. 3-point percentage was way low. Cooper obviously came in handy there. But I think Bob has called the team find a way Furman from time, but you had to reach way down to come up with this one because it seemed like most of your go-to things weren't working. But either one of you or both.
Yeah, I mean, that's a credit to them, really. Like, they play a different style, and they pick us up, they press us, and it took us out of what we were doing a little bit. And so, just like you were saying, we had to find different things, whether that was attacking the press and dropping it off to Coop, he did a good job finishing, or running different sets that relieve that pressure a little bit. So we just had to figure it out.
Yeah, I agree with that. Also, it takes away from the threes is PJ being hurt. He gets a lot of them up, so that's also a big contributor in the lack of threes. But yeah, they played a very, very tough style of basketball. So credit to them. That took us out of shooting the threes, but we still had to find a way to win. I was able to get some one-on-one looks in the post, and because they were focused on Nick Anderson and PJ Smith. So yeah.
Cooper, I thought it was a key part down the stretch there. You went back in with 4:40 left. You were down 5, right before time at 4 straight free throws. But you went back in on defense. You played strong defense without committing that 5th foul. Forced a tough shot that they missed. I think that's what led to Tom's 4 free throws. How difficult is that, especially for a young guy? You haven't been in a whole lot of situations where you've been in foul trouble either, collegiately. How did you kind of focus on not committing your 5th foul but still playing solid defense?
So I would credit that to Coach Estep for talking to me, telling me, like, we need you out there. We can't have you foul out. Like, we need you in the stretch. And also credit to Drayton Jones. He was definitely a handful to guard. But just being in those situations in practice, trying to guard without fouling. So just, showing my hands to the ref and using verticality. So I attribute not fouling in those final minutes to that.
Tom, can you talk about, this was a game that they pressed you, and you didn't have PJ for much of the game today, but you guys, even though you turned it over, I guess 14 times, it still looked like you guys were more prepared for that moment because you were without PJ earlier in the season. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, PJ hurt his hand early in the season, and that Nick stepped up a lot when that happened. Ed stepped up a lot when that happened, and so us three in the backcourt just kind of trying to figure it out. I think early in the game, Garrett did a good job kind of being a bigger person, screening and relieving some of the stress. So we've been without PJ before, so that kind of helped us a lot.
If you look in the other team, South Carolina State is a better team than its record indicates because they've been getting much better lately. But they've got to be frustrated because this is the 3rd straight upset that they let slip away. It appeared to me that they played extremely physically, and you had to stand up to them physically to get back in the game. You think that's accurate?
Oh, it's very accurate. Credit to them. Last year was the same thing. Especially with Jones and Everett, he was a dog the whole night. So credit to them, they were ready to play. Especially the first half, they bullied us on the glass, but yeah, they're very physical and very well coached, and they're a very tough team.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.